Hi, Blasphemite. This is a response to your response on belief in God without evidence is justified video that Veritas did. And I don't really want to talk about his video, or I think a couple of things that I might say will perhaps touch on a couple of his points, but what I really would like to do is kind of follow up on the discussion that we've been going on between us in the comments. But first, I want to get back to this title, and I think that's part of the discussion. I think relevant to the part of this discussion. When a person says belief in God, I consider that faith. And so what we're talking about, faith in God without evidence, is justified. If we say faith in God without evidence, that is a misnomer, to say the least. And the reason why I say that is because in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, it says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That's where a lot of people get into this fairy tale, and I think you referred to what was it? Flying spaghetti monster. That's where people get that kind of connotation, that is things not seen. So we believe in a God that we can't see, and we have faith in what? Substance. Well, first thing I must say is that faith is a spiritual thing. Belief in God is a spiritual thing. Spiritual things are spiritually discerned, and the carnal mind is not subject to the law of God, and neither indeed can be. And so a person discussing faith who has not experienced faith, specifically faith in God, I don't quite understand. I don't understand that, how a person discusses something that they can't understand, or that they haven't experienced. And I really appreciate your perspectives. I really do. I learn from other people's perspectives, and it has nothing to do with right or wrong, who's right or who's wrong. To me, at least, it doesn't. And what I mean by that, I'd like to qualify that, and this may not seem necessarily relevant at first, but believe me, this is relevant. I've been married 30 years, 31 years, and actually 33 years. My wife's going to kill me. I've been married 33 years. And the first 12 years of my life were pretty torturous in regard to the fact that I argued with my wife a lot. She argued back, of course, but I argued with my wife a lot. But at 12 years into our marriage, I recognized that sometimes in our arguments we were both right. Sometimes we were both wrong. Sometimes one of us was right, the other one was wrong. And sometimes vice versa. So you have all those possibilities when you're discussing anything. And so, but I don't want to discuss right or wrong, who's right or who's wrong, or anything of that nature. I just want to discuss points, and I believe that you're someone with whom I can have a reasonable conversation, and I like the way you present yourself with confidence in your beliefs, and I appreciate that very much. And not only that, you present yourself with a degree of intelligence, and I just really feel like we can probably have some good discussion around this. I'm going to have to make more than one video, but that's okay, because I want to talk about this. My first answer was based on one of your earlier statements. You said all you were saying was his beliefs are justified, presumably logically justified. I don't understand that exactly. Logical justification is exactly as I said it was. Logically, he is justified by nothing in his statements. Therefore, logically, the certainty of his statements is zero. To say that you can believe in X without evidence or logic is not logical. It equals greater, not logical. Logically justified. Now, that's all philosophical to me. Logic, my belief in God is not logical. It's not based in logic. It's not based in philosophy. It's not based. It is a personal perspective, as you said there. You said that you are discussing a philosophical matter from a personal perspective. Perhaps if we make it philosophical, but you understand, please do understand that all of my perspectives are biblical. I have studied philosophy, I have studied sociology. I have over 300 books on those two subjects, and that's not a brag. It's just to state that I have studied philosophy. I studied it in school. I also studied theology, and majored in theology and minored in religion. But you are correct, it's a personal perspective. But it's not based in philosophy, and it's not based in logic. All of my beliefs are based in the Bible. I have allowed no man's beliefs mingled with the Bible to influence my perspective. My perspective is based on 31 years of Bible study. And I study history overlaid by the Bible, and I have found it to be consistent and constant in God's foreknowledge of the events on planet Earth. My faith is based in that, the fact that I have never found God to be wrong. I'm going to close this video for now, but I do appreciate this opportunity to share this perspective, and I'm going to continue with another video that will be on my site, on my channel. But to you and to all those who might see this video, God bless you.